Good evening, everybody. It's Monday night, and it is Megan's birthday live. Yay! Say hello when you pop on. We love to say hello to everybody. So before we get started and show you the project that Megan has for us tonight, notice you can't see she's wearing the apron, but we are wearing matching shirts.
I've got the apron.
Well, the apron's on. You're wearing the apron. We are wearing matching shirts. Hers is gray and mine is the baseball shirt. So this did come out great. It has been washed after we heat set it and everything. The other thing I wanted to do a follow-up with you is here is our heat set coffee mug. You can't really see it so great because it is white and it's so bright. Oh my goodness. I'm going to turn this off real quick so you can see. So here's the coffee mug. So it's got some water on it because I went ahead and heat set. So I want to show you that ink is not coming off, kids. It's not. It is set. This coffee cup is wet, so it is ready to use and wash. So this was heat set. I'm doing a video for you guys I'll post tomorrow where I went through the process of heat setting this coffee mug. So you'll get that tomorrow. So super exciting. The other thing is this week, as I put this down, I'm stretching behind me. This week, we're going to do Mod Podge eggs. So you're like, what the heck is that? So check out this egg here that I did today. Would you believe that this is a paper napkin Mod Podged on here to make it look old? So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I did this one so I could show you how to chalk on it and everything. It looks a little yellow because the light is off. So hold up, turn it down, there we go. So, oh my God, it's bright. Whoa, guys, whoa. Anyway, so it's pretty cool. So it looks super old, I love it. So we're going to chalk on that and do something fun. So that's exciting. So I wanted to share that with you. I'm going to try to do this tomorrow if I'm feeling okay. So I'm really excited. So we're going to Mod Podge tomorrow, but this is one that's ready. So we'll chalk on that. I'm going to show you how that's done. I'm so excited about it. Oh man, look at that. My internet goes in and out. Of course it does. Isn't that super? So without further ado, it's Megan's birthday. Yay! Woo woo. So this is Megan. Usually the trusty assistant on the other side of the camera is in front of it. Oh. So she's going to show, she is like the queen of what's called the hot mess or chaos technique. So she's going to show you that today with some chickens because she's great with the farmhouse stuff. That is just her thing. So we're going to do, whatever. So we're going to do that for you on a big cabinet door from a cabinet that we took out of our parents' home. It's being repurposed. So we're going to make all kinds of, hey, Miss Robin, we're going to make all kinds of cool things out of it. It's a huge wooden cabinet, totally oak, big pieces. So this is a piece of it. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to turn the camera so you can see this piece and see what we're going to do. So she says, happy birthday, Megan. That's Miss Robin.
Thank you.
35 and fabulous she is.
The lies you tell, 29 and old. Thank you very much.
Yes. Sorry. And a pan zone again. Okay, so I'm going to tilt this down so we can go through our project. First, we have to wax our cabinet door. I'm going to show you this piece. But we're going to do Home Sweet Farmhouse on the top. And some chickens. The chickens. So we'll put the chickens and stuff that way. And I'm going to tilt you down. Don't get dizzy. Here we go. So you can't see us right now because we're going to work on our surface.
I love that. You can't see us. That's nice.
I should tilt it on her just to be annoying, shouldn't I? All right. So how we get our surface prepped. Now this is pretty old. It's pretty cool actually. It still has the hinges on it. I like that. I think it adds something to it. Hey, Deb. And we're gonna leave the handle, so we could chalk on this. This piece is, guys, it's older than me when it was put in this house. Hey, Sam. Hey, Carol. Carol says happy birthday.
Thank you.
So this piece was in the house for a long time, and it was taken apart. It was a huge cabinet, as tall, floor to ceiling. So this is one of the two doors that was on it. See how big this is? I would say this is what, 4.5 feet, 5 feet?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Okay, so we don't measure. And Sam says, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hey. Okay, so we don't measure in this family, apparently. Not that that shocks anyone that knows us personally. So what we're going to do is first we're going to prep our surface. I'm going to get this cord off of here. Sorry if that shook you guys. And so what we have here is because we wax we wax our surfaces so that things will turn out nice and smooth. We want to fill in any of the gaps. This varnish is starting to come off and peel a little bit, so it definitely needs a wax. So this is Minwax finishing paste. Couture does have their own that's in like a chapstick that you can use, but that's a lot to put on a surface. So I'm just going to dig in, go to town, grab me some. Now this is just a old cloth that I use that I love, and I'm actually just grabbing me some chunks of wax and putting it on our surface. And it's gonna take me a second because we got a big chunk of wood to work on here. And I'm gonna have to pass it on to Megan in a second since she is that way. And we're just rubbing in, hey Tam, we're rubbing in this. Now it does have a little bit of an odor, the Minwax does, but it will go away. So the only fume that you will smell is this wax. So she's taking the wax and grabbing a bunch of it and kind of buffing it into the top of our surface. So while she's doing that, hey! So while she's doing that, so that's going to fill in kind of, it's very porous, right? So we're going to fill that in so we have a smooth finish on here. Especially now, because what Megan's going to do, that's the hot mess technique tends to get a little messy, but it's so fun. But it can actually, because you have to work with so many colors, it can kind of cause some seeping. Hey, Scylla. So we want to make sure it's nice and waxed, and you just knock me in the shoulder. Oh my gosh. That, I should be like,
it's sisterly love. That's sisterly love.
She beat me. Okay.
Sisterly love.
It goes in that top drawer.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm just letting you know. Okay.
What if I wanted to put it somewhere else?
It's my desk.
Okay. Yes.
Put it where I'll tell you to put it. And if you don't, I'll move it later. Okay, so we're going to get started. So the way this cabinet is, hinges are on that side. So this is actually going to be our top up here. And then the chickens are going down here by the handle. The way this cabinet is. Scylla says hi.
Hey.
So I'm going to do Home Sweet Farmhouse on the top, and Megan is going to show us the technique with the chickens on the bottom. So I'm going to tilt you down so you can see what I'm doing. Hey, Nicole. So I'm going to tilt you down so you can see what I'm doing. So Home Sweet Farmhouse is going to be right on the top of this piece. It's a big one, but once it's done, it's going to be really cool. So let's check it out. All right, so I can tell you right now, this is not tacky anymore. So this is actually, the wax is nice and smooth, so it's ready to chalk. So I'm going to hand Megan your chickens, just to have it over here. This is our Home Sweet Farmhouse. Looks pretty cool, right? But because this is the top, I'm going to have to do it upside down. I know it's complicated. Oh, and Nicole says, happy birthday, Megan.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to go right in between these hinges, and we're going to put that Home Sweet Farmhouse. And I'm going to do, I'm kind of doing things on the fly. I'm not planning just as well as Megan is. So, Megan, I think I'm going to get you to pull for me. Let's get some black velvet.
Oh, my goodness. I'm digging through. It's almost like Mary Poppins' bag.
Hey, I can't help it. Mary, did you hear her say my drawer is like Mary Poppins' bag? You heard her say that, right? It's not my purse. It's my it's my crafting.
It's never
desk.
ending.
It is never ending.
I love it though, but
Okay, well,
can never find the color.
I'm glad you love it. Well, while you're doing that, I need. Okay, see if you can find the black.
One day.
One day this year, you can find the black. Okay. I'm going to take my fuzzy cloth here, and this is a big transfer. Oh, what? Okay, there we go.
Any other color while I'm there?
Okay, I need the green you were using. I'm going to need that because it needs to coordinate, and probably, do you have pinks or reds over there or something?
I have a red.
Okay, well, I'll use the red. Rock on.
Is that it?
For now, yes. Okay.
Now.
All right, so let's get our transfer out of the package and go ahead and fuzz it. Now, because this is such a big transfer, we don't want to fuzz this the normal way. We actually... Oh, hey. Hey, Pastor Steve.
Oh, hey.
Okay, so because this is so big and it's stuck, because oh man, I'm like winning tonight, you guys. Let me tell you. Okay, so let's take this out. Let's take it out. There we go. Here, since you're a trusty assistant in front of me, there you go. Okay, so this is quite big. So we're gonna take this transfer, the back off with just kind of putting it sticky side up, and we're gonna use our fuzzy cloth to fuzz this way. And we fuzz so that it doesn't stay down when we chalk. We want the design, we don't want the sticker. If I wanted a sticker, I'd buy a sticker, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go to town here. I'm gonna pull the back off of my transfer and lay it flat so it doesn't roll up on me, and I wanna make sure you guys can see. So I'm gonna take that fuzzy cloth and I'm just shaking the whole cabinet door.
I got you.
All right, thanks for the backup, appreciate it. All right, so we're, it doesn't
maybe
mean
I don't have you. I don't know.
Get with it.
Am I ever with it?
No. Okay, so this is actually pretty good and fuzzed, believe it or not. That is a big piece of fuzz. Sometimes when you get really big pieces of fuzz in the details, it can cause some chalk to seep underneath, and we don't want that. So this is actually the top of the cabinet. So I'm putting it right in between. Oh, it's still kind of sticky, huh? That's okay.
That's good for the wax surfaces. You kind of need a little bit of stick.
A little bit of stick for the wax. That's true. But I don't want it to be too sticky. I want to be able to work with it, you know? All right. So, yes, 4-inch squeegee for the win right here. Oh, that's a string. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get this. Make sure this is nice and down on our surface. I want to make sure that I don't have any air bubbles here. And what I'm going to need from Megan is I'm going to leave this here. I am actually going to work on, I'm going to put some green here on these accents, and we're going to chalk and pull. Hey, Leanne, we're going to chalk and pull, okay? So I'm going to tilt you this way some because you can't really see where I'm going to start. There we go. So I'm going to go with this green here first, and I'm going to need a mini. And I need the water because you need a stir stick? Alright, I do. Alright, oh actually I don't need any water, it looks great. So we're just...
I mixed that earlier.
Oh, thank you. I'm such a good assistant.
Well, I did it for myself, but...
Oh, well thanks for that, that's nice. She didn't do it to help me, she did it for herself.
I didn't know you were going to be using the green.
Alright, so... That looks pretty good.
Honesty is the best policy.
Yes, it is. All right, here you go.
Oh, okay.
You're going to be assisting still. All right, so we're going to grab some of the screen, and I'm actually going to do these details first, and I'm going to chalk and pull up. So I'm going to work that chalk right into the screen. I just want these to look nice and green. I'm going to pull the extra off. Here we go. And I do see some green on that, but that's perfectly fine. It will be okay. I'm going to set that right there. Now let's pull up. Awesome. And of course, the hair dryer is pinned down by the cabinet door, but that's okay. I told you I'm winning tonight, you guys. I am so winning. So we're drying this as we go so that we have our pretty design. And it doesn't take too long for that to dry. So let's feel that. And I told you I'm winning. Told you. Look at that. I already messed it up. This is my kind of Monday. I got a case of the Mondays today. What can I say? But you know what? This is a farm look, so it should be fine. I am not worried about it. Happy mistakes. Hey, Connie. Kind of like Bob Ross. Happy trees, right? Yep, that's fine. Nice and dry. Okay. So, I'm going to work my way. I'm going to go ahead and go for this one. Let's get, I think I might do that farmhouse in the red. Is this red too runny? I hope not.
I have no idea.
It isn't. Yay. I had a red that was very runny and liquidy. That's why I asked. All right, let's go for some black velvet here. And it's a little chunky. No, I need a stir stick though. Thanks. I'm just gonna make a mess over here.
It's okay. I got you.
You got me? Thanks. Thanks so much. All right, I'm just gonna give this a nice stir. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Did you mix this as well?
I did not.
Oh, wait, thank you. It's nice to know. Okay, so make sure we don't have, so pull this up. I don't want any air bubbles. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this part right here. We're going to fill this in. And we got to move quickly. This is a big piece. And we want to make sure that it turns out. So we're going to move pretty quick. I don't want it to dry on my transfer and then it comes right up or it looks terrible. Although I could erase it and start over, I really don't want that if I can help it, because Megan's got some chickens to chalk. Chickens. All right. And I'm moving quickly. Now sometimes you got a big space that you're wanting to chalk. You can put some extra on there and not scrape off as you move. Kind of make it a little thicker. But that can also cause some issues later down the road. So you don't really want to do that. If you can, move fast, that's better. And I'm going to do this the same, so I might as well go ahead and chalk this and move quickly. I know, it's fast stuff, guys, fast stuff. But that's the great thing about it, is you can do something beautiful in a small amount of time. And it's not taking you, you're not making, thank you. You're not making a huge mess, and it's not too bad. So I'm scraping what's left. I'm going to pull it right off quickly. Might not be able to scrape that much on this one, but we're going to give it a whirl. And that one is drying, so I've got to move fast. Here we go. Let's pull. Whoa. Ah.
Here, you want me to get the dryer?
That'd be great. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. All right. Hair dryer time. And I'm stuck. There we go. All right. We're just going to put that on low. So we don't want to blow our transfer off of here. Hey, Liz. It's curfew in Camden County, so everybody's home.
Oh. How fabulous.
I know. Fabulous for us. All right. And you can tell when it's drying, like this black, it's the color of it, it kind of goes from shiny to a matte color. I don't know, it doesn't shine as much when it's dry. So, yeah. All right. We're going to lay this down to do the rest. I'm not pressing on the part that I've already chalked. So, and that's got some black in it. That's okay. No, why would I need this?
I don't know.
Okay, that's all right. I didn't know what was happening. Okay. All right, we're gonna go for the mini squeegee and get these details here in the green. So we're going for it. Okay, so you pull and dry because the chalk dries so fast that by the time I get halfway, it's gonna be like, if I were to keep going this way and chalk, this would be dry and it would come up. So you pull with a transfer this big, you chalk and pull. Now you can move fast, and Megan's gonna show us that with the chickens. It's gonna be a tad bit different with her method, the chaos method. Because that's multiple colors in one spot, but in her method, you're wanting to mix colors and stuff. But when you're trying to do a design like this size, and I got some green on the farmhouse, that's okay though. You have to chalk and pull so it doesn't come up. So
It also, if you pull it up and don't let it dry or use a blow dryer, and the transfer goes back down, it'll dry to the transfer, even though it's not pushed down.
Right.
And you'll pull it up. So that's why we dry it.
right, and a hair dryer is so handy for that. You can use a heat gun as well.
Unless you want to hurry up and wait, and you sit there and wait on it.
And while I'm doing this, I'm going to fix the part that I stuck my finger in. Now you can pull it off and wait for it to dry, but when we dry and pull and lay it back down, it's in the right place. So it kind of makes it easier for you. All right. Yes, absolutely. I love the hair dryer thing. It is so easy too to like get into what you're doing. And can you go? Thank you. Get into what you're doing. Oh, I'm sorry. And then loving it, and then all of a sudden you didn't dry. It's like, oh crap. Yes, so it would pull the color right up if it dried into the screen, and you would have to take your board eraser and wash it out and dry it. Which you could do with your fuzzy cloth, the drying side of the fuzzy cloth here. It would actually, once you wash it off, the fuzzy cloth really does a great job of making it sticky again. So it's pretty cool. Shauna says, happy birthday. Hope you're having a great evening.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, you just have to work a little fast. But you want to chalk and pull so that design stays. And then you can go from there. And if you hate it, you can erase it anyway, but why not give it a whirl and try to make it as pretty as you can. I do have some black in the farmhouse over here. I'm not loving that, but that's okay because we're going with red. So maybe that red will cover it up. Sometimes that works. I got some green on the farmhouse. But the thing is this is a farm look, and if it's got color in it, that's okay because it kind of works. You gotta go with happy trees, you know, it's get Bob Ross effect. Some happy accidents. Sometimes your accidents turn out to be your best pieces. All right, so we're gonna go with this candy apple red. And I don't,
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
sorry. I was gonna try to stir, but I don't think I need it.
Man down.
Man down, man down.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And my hair is getting on everything.
Are you okay?
No, not really.
Why don't you leave it on the floor? I don't need it now.
Well,
I'm sorry.
you could have said that before I struggled.
Okay, so we're gonna work some red into the farmhouse here. Now, my red for some reason is just a little bit thinner. I don't know why. It's something about it. It's a little bit thinner than normal, and I don't know if I just maybe I added too much water one day and I just didn't let it dry out or what. So I've got to work this one kind of a little bit faster than I normally would to get through this one. Now, I could have done a shimmer red. I have done farmhouse and shimmer red before, not on this transfer particular, but in Christmas time. But that fits in Christmas time, not necessarily with chickens. I mean, it might. You might want shimmery red chickens. I don't know. But to me, shimmer red was more Christmas, but that was fun. You can get creative. That's what's so great about Couture is you can kind of figure some, kind of do what you want to do, and if you don't like it, erase it, start over. And there's, the only thing you've wasted besides your time is a little bit of chalk paste. It's not paint and it's not permanent yet. It's so great. Trust me, I have done that many a times, erase stuff. All right, I see the F there needs a little bit of help because I've missed a spot, and the M as well. There's a little bit on that M that I need to go ahead and get. Take a quick look before it dries. All right, here we go. I think I'm gonna go this, no, you gotta be able to see. I was gonna go the other way, but you guys gotta be able to see that. All right, let's pull this back. And there is Farmhouse. Farmhouse looks nice. Let's give it a dry. Pull that back all the way from that S. And then when I get to the bottom, I'll be done with my part, and Megan will get started on the chickens. Whoop, whoop. Chickens. Chickens.
We don't call them chickens around here. We call them chickens.
Chickens. The great thing about farmhouse decor is when things are not perfect, it fits. It really does. Well, it fits in everything, because then it's rustic. Kind of like the eggs. If I feel okay, we're going to do some more with the Mosh Posh. I'm so excited. Hey, can you grab my egg? Since we have so many folks on right now. This is what we're doing tomorrow. Mosh Posh. As long as I feel okay, I'm going to show you guys how to do that with paper napkins and Mosh Posh, and then we'll chalk on it. Cool, huh? Anyway, back to our project. This is stuck together. That's not good. That's okay. It came apart. All right, we just need this detail to be done in the green, and then this is finished. And then it's Megan's turn. All right. Home Sweet Farmhouse. We're a pretty good group of people on tonight. It's because you're popular, Megan.
No.
Yes, it is.
They want to see some chickens.
They want to see the chickens?
They want to see the chickens.
I do too. Oh, I got some paste in the middle. That's okay. We will erase the oopsies when we're done. Not too bad. Oh, big chunk of paste come off my jar. There we go. I love this these spring colors in the catalog that's out right now. This one is Citrus Splash. It's like a yellowy orange. It's cool. I don't know how to. It's like a.
What was that?
What was that? Who is whistling?
I don't know.
Tell them stop the whistling. I'm sorry if we yell at the children while you're on there, guys. All right, here we go. Yeah, it is cute, isn't it? Home Sweet Farmhouse. Oh my goodness. Okay. So is that not so cool or what? Okay, this is what we're going to do, Meg. We're going to have to switch this around so you can work on it.
Okay.
Okay.
First, I wanted to show the technique I'm doing. One, I love it so much because every piece you do is unique.
Yeah.
You cannot make the same piece twice because the colors are always different. And
Always.
then, like this is one, which I didn't scratch, but
Oh, I probably scratched it.
did you? This is one I did with a bunch of different colors. The chickens, I try to do more like a painter, and you can't overblend because then you get grays and not so pretty colors.
Yeah, that's one thing
But-
about with chalk paste and paint. It's the same. If you blend too many colors into one thing and it mixes together, what happens is it goes gray. So if you do too much. So if you're mixing a whole bunch of brights and a whole bunch of darks and stuff, it's not gonna, if it's all kind of in one pot, you could say, or you threw it all in maybe in a cup or something, it'll eventually go gray. That kind of happens. So with this technique, you're not pushing it all together to make this gray gob of goo. You're actually almost finger painting your colors down into the screen and then scraping off what's left.
And you have, with bigger pieces like this, you have to work fast because it'll dry on you. And
you need to get these so I can turn this around.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you're just piling stuff in my lap.
I am.
Okay, all
I
right,
am.
cool. Sure.
It's all good.
Let's do it.
It's all good, right? Okay, so I'm going around the camera and I'll flip this around.
Goodness, I'm dropping things.
Okay, well, as long as we're all aware that you're dropping. Okay, y'all go on a ride. Hold on.
Oh my, am I getting over here? Is that what I'm
You're
doing?
going to get in the middle because you're superstar.
What?
Yeah.
I can get over here and do it.
I am
turning it?
trying to turn it. Hold the chicken.
Hold the chickens.
All right, here we go. Okay. It is heavy.
Please do not make the camera fall.
Hey,
Fall.
if it do, I'm sorry.
If it do.
If it do.
If it do.
If it do. Okay,
Oh,
so
my
we've
goodness.
got Home Sweet Farmhouse here, and our chickens are going down this way. So I'm going to bring this forward. What's wrong with you?
How are you going to be able to get around me and get over here to everything else?
I got skills.
Okay, well.
All right,
You do your thing then.
I will. All right, here is the hair dryer. So Megan, I lost you.
I'm here. I'm still here. You will see me and see. Look, I'm going to have to go forward.
Well, you got to
Here.
talk us through this, man.
Well, yeah, but I'm opening the pack. What do
Okay.
you want me to say?
Opening the package. We got a teacher. We got a teacher, you guys.
I told you were doing most of the talking. By the way, BTW.
What?
Something I noticed I didn't see.
Huh?
Where is the painter's tape?
In the drawer by you.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so a little trick I learned. They have tape for Chalk Couture to tape off little areas that you don't want to accidentally get chalk in. Painter's tape is the same.
Yep.
It comes right off, doesn't damage the transfer, and it is super, super, super helpful. Especially when you're doing a technique like this and you're trying not to make a mess with all the colors on everything else. So You'll see what I'm saying. This only needs to be fuzzed a little.
Only a little, the fuzzy cloth's behind you right here.
Oh my goodness.
Right here.
Everywhere. It's everywhere.
I know. This
Okay.
is how I craft. It's a mess.
Mm-hmm.
See, I told you I could do it.
You're a superstar.
I have to be the narrator. Okay.
Yes, she does. Thank you.
So at this time, Megan has decided to fuzz her chickens. One of the kids came out of the room and is looking at me like I'm stupid.
Hey, Hope.
Not that that's new.
It's not new. Normally there's a hair.
What is a crisis?
Okay.
Can we get the hair?
It's fine, Megan. Calm down.
I am calm. This is pretty calm.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, so as she is fuzzing her chickens, now I can hear that's not as sticky, so that means she doesn't have to fuzz that much.
Where are we laying the chickens?
The chickens are right where you're putting the
Well,
chickens.
no, they're not centered.
I mean, right there above the handle.
Okay, well,
There you go. So we're laying on the
I don't know.
fuzz the chickens. Yep, fuzz the chickens.
The chickens need to be fuzzed.
But yes, they do. Okay, you need because this is a bit-
centered.
I don't know.
I don't
think
know
so.
either. I don't think so.
I don't think so. You need to come this way some.
Yeah.
4-inch squeegee for her to put that down, get all the air bubbles out, and she already had her stash of chalk on the
I
floor.
did.
use my best Morgan Freeman voice.
Oh my goodness! Please
Yeah.
do not have her attempt.
I have a radio voice. I don't know about Morgan Freeman. I'm not quite
Listen to that air bubbles.
Morgan Freeman like enough. I don't know how to say that. Okay, so she's getting the air bubbles out of her transfer, and all right. So we're actually gonna have to turn that camera a little bit towards that way so they can see what you're doing in a minute. And I'm bending
Oh,
down
yeah.
to get her chalk.
Where you want? Oh,
Dude.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Okay,
Like
there.
that?
Yes, see the chickens?
See the chickens.
See the chicken. Okay. Golly, man.
What?
Stuff everywhere down here.
Well, I mean.
Oh, wow. Even the rocking the yellow. That's what's up. Bumblebee yellow. Which we
Bumblebee tuna.
both call
Oh, my
bumblebee
goodness.
tuna.
Air bubbles.
Because only 90 kids will get that. 90s kids will get that one. That would be a
Bumblebee tuna.
reference to Ace Ventura.
Bumblebee tuna.
But it's called bumblebee yellow.
It's Bumblebee tuna.
It's bumblebee tuna.
There are so many bubbles.
That's okay. We're going to work those air bubbles out, right?
Yes, because with air bubbles,
It gets smudgy.
it does. It does. And I don't want to have to do this again.
No.
I can.
But
However,
try not to. Try not to do it twice.
I'm sure no one wants to watch us for 3 hours, you know. So.
They might. I don't know. This is what my mother goes through.
Oh, it's worse.
Yeah, it is.
We're
worse.
normally worse.
It's worse.
Like, I think we laugh more than we talk.
Probably. Okay.
Okay.
Walk us through it, Maggie.
Call me Maggie. Okay. So, I want to peel from the bottom up. So, I'm going to start with the grass, which is this stuff here. Then the feet. Then I am going to hot mess my chickens. Then I'm going to do their beak and whatever you call that thing.
I don't
What
know.
is that thing? I
Thing
don't
on top of
remember.
their head.
Yeah. And then we can pull it all the way out. So, you can tape off the feet when you do the grass. I just try to be careful usually and do like one little section at a time.
What tools do you want?
I need this one.
Okay,
need
so multi-purpose. They
multi-purpose.
can't see that.
I'm
It's
sorry.
off camera.
Multi-purpose. Multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose tool is the best.
This one.
I love it. I have 3 of them, although I'm missing 2 of them. I'm not sure whose fault that is. I say it's not mine, but it could be.
Now, we're going to do a little more pulling with this because I'm not taping off the feet, so I'm doing the grass on this side and pulling and doing the center and a little here.
Okay.
That way it does not dry.
Alrighty.
Because it's very, very, very small sections, it dries fast.
Oh, look, that's good.
Are you picking it?
There was a screw that came out of the door.
Oh
hinge.
my goodness.
Oh, we'll throw that in there. That's fine.
See, and normally like this. I put extra paste and then scrape it off, because if I just put it on real thin, it'll dry really fast.
Yeah, especially the light colors dry faster than the dark for some reason.
Yes.
But it's something about them, honestly. But
It's like painting.
It is like painting, but you're not. It's not supposed to be like painting. But
It's not, but it kind of is. Like, if you get the tedious stuff. I said tedious, didn't I? I said tedious. Oh, we could run one way with that one. We're not going to.
No, please don't.
I'm not.
Please don't. We're just gonna keep that one to ourselves.
See what I'm saying? Like, we have fun.
The things.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull this.
There you
See our grass?
grass.
I need this thing.
Chickens need grass to run in. Fun stuff.
Oh, we have so much fun.
We do. You should see us when we're starting seeds for our little garden, and they like pop up, and we're like, "Oh my gosh, it's alive!"
That's you.
Yeah, that's me. She's not as excited as I am. Well, she is, but she doesn't say stuff like that.
So push the feet back down.
I have a little bit of chalk paste from when I was chalking.
Good job,
here.
Tina. Good job.
Hey, at least it's not on me. Which it would come
It
right off.
It probably is. You just don't see it.
It would come right off my clothes if it was.
It does.
It does.
It
It's
does.
amazing like that.
It's awesome.
You know what? We had this idea not just for live, but there was a event in Jessup this weekend we were gonna do, and you know that's a farm area, so we were gonna do these awesome chickens and.
Sorry.
Calm down.
I almost had an accident with the foot. I think I probably did a little bit. It's okay.
Well, we were going to make these for the Jessup area and actually do demonstrations with the chickens and stuff, but that got put on hold because of the coronavirus. And actually, people in Jessup do not want us from the coast in their area. Did you know that? Because they don't have as many cases as we do. Apparently, we're all like,
I cannot blame them.
I can't either. Here you go. Don't blame them one bit.
Mm-hmm.
Switch.
Grass.
That's okay. But anyway, they like more stuff like this. I actually have like one that says Country Girl on it. It's got a big cool windmill thing. It's gonna be so cool. No, the cabinet came apart. It was built into my mom's bathroom, and instead of throwing it out, she had the construction guys pull it apart. So this would be something that could be hung up on a wall, which is what we were going to plan to do with it. The other thing you can do with these, which is cool, I have another one. You can make it into like a bench, or, you know, we could just repurpose it any way you really want to. Do you need this back?
I do.
Okay. But no, this is going to be, you would make on the back of it, put some wire, huh?
There's just a little bit of grass over here.
Okay. Put some wire on it, or just to mount it to a wall. So it's kind of fun to do, repurpose something that, you know, would normally be in a landfill. And it's kind of funny because I have had a part of my career as an adult with Habitat for Humanity at the Restore. And this fits perfectly with that. It totally does. Because most of the cabinets I have in my storage right now that aren't this, that I've actually bought from the Restore. Not the local. I don't think I have any from the local one, do I?
I don't know.
No, I have most of mine are from Habitats right now, a couple from Brunswick. Which I haven't been in a while because I don't want that Rona. Because, you know, I definitely don't need to be out in public, and I don't go out in public. Nope. Because I don't need that Rona.
I still need the multi-purpose.
Okay.
I'm do the feet.
You're doing feet. Orange?
Yes.
This is orange peel. Orange peel.
I've done these chickens once before. Oh, there's green.
It's okay.
Or is that under it?
It doesn't matter what it is. It's going to look amazing.
It better.
All right, there we go. The internet connection is terrible tonight. Not that that's new.
I gotta mix this.
We gotta mix that. Okay.
I need to wipe this off.
Here you go. Oh, is it hard?
It's
Need some water?
icky looking.
It's icky looking. Okay, actually it needs a stir, so I'm just gonna stir this. Let's stir that up. And it looks pretty good. Just needed a stir. No problem.
Thank you.
Old habits die hard, guys.
Yes.
Alright. So, okay, so how, as she's doing the feet, how hot mess technique, or chaos is the other word for it, how hot mess works is you actually open your jars of paste with your transfer down and use your fingers, or you can use squeegees if you want, but it's easier to do hands, like hand painting, finger painting. And you actually put blotches of your colors down on your transfer and then take your squeegee and scrape that off. You're filling in the transfer, but it is mixing some, but it's not so much that it turns into that icky gray. So this is the third time you've done the chickens like this?
Well, I did a really, really big chicken, and I've done these once.
Yeah, so we've done, this will be the third time that we've done the chickens this way.
Now, I will say, this is a little more challenging being sideways.
Yeah.
I'm going to admit that, because...
Well, I mean, you can still see it.
Yes, it's just not the same.
Okay. Sorry. But we want everybody to be able to see.
No, I know.
Yeah, it is
Right.
really cool. It is fun. It's almost childlike. It's like you're finger painting like a little kid.
Are you calling me a child?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I am. I'll admit that.
I'll always call you a child. Alright.
I've got a little orange on my grass, but I don't care. Because
It's a farm thing?
it's a happy mistake.
Yeah, happy trees, happy trees. Alright. So we're drying our chicken feet. Chicken feet! Oh, yeah. That's the one that the Christmas one, you talking about the big chicken? That's actually the one Megan did. That was the first one she did. That was really cool.
Oh, yeah, I've done the chickens.
Yeah, that's she is the chicken queen.
I don't know if I should.
I don't know either. That's better than being the Tiger King. Have you seen that stuff? That is horrible. That guy's crazy.
I have not. I've only seen the memes. I have no idea.
I've watched one episode.
I don't
of it,
want
and
to.
I've never watched it again.
I don't want to. I will pass.
It was just weird.
That
guy's weird, man.
Okay, so I'm just making sure it's pushed down.
Yep, no bubbles.
Now, tape. I did not do this with the first chicken, and I'm like, why didn't I do that? It is so much easier. So I'm doing this because I'm using different colors up here. I don't want it to be the
on their heads.
hot mess. Yes.
Okay.
So, but I also do it down here, just so I don't get it on the feet.
Okay.
And on the grass. So this is fine. If it pulls up chalk off the top of this, it's fine. It's already on the wood. It's not going to pull that up.
And we're not pressing down.
Yeah, we're
on
not
that.
pressing.
We're not going to press down on that.
And this painter's tape does not hurt the transfer whatsoever.
No, it doesn't. It actually, when you wash it, it'll come right off. It rolls right
It
off.
actually peels off before you wash it.
Sometimes it does, yeah. Well, it's trying to now. And
Yeah.
as she speaks, it
Yeah.
starts to roll up.
It
Well,
really is fabulous. I love it. It's a good trick.
absolutely. Now this is just one of the big pieces that we're doing, not tonight. I don't know that I'm going to do it live. We'll see, but I do have a really big piece of what is it called, beadboard outside that's painted white that we're going to do a Easter bunny scene on with the Build-A-Bunnies. It's kind of big, so it's going to be cool with all their cute little things. That particular transfer has like big umbrellas and rain and flowers and things like that. So we are going to do that. That board's actually been painted white, so that's one of the next things that we're doing. And then we've got another door out there that needs to be done. I got so many things.
If you
I would never
guys,
be bored.
I'm just going to say, if you guys see my bat wings, I apologize in advance.
Nobody sees your back.
I'm going to be all up in it to win it doing these chickens. I'm just saying. They will see my bat wings, I promise.
She said all up in it to win it.
I'm for real.
Okay. What is the thing on top of the head called? Does anyone
I don't
know?
remember, and I had chickens. That's sad.
Yeah, I don't even know. But those things on top of the roosters, what she's taping over.
And under their beak.
Yeah. Whatever you call it.
I know what it's called on a turkey.
What's it on a turkey?
Isn't it the gobbler?
Gobbler.
Isn't that what it is?
I don't know. Does anybody know anything about chickens?
I used to have chickens.
I don't know. Is Debbie still on there? What is? Hold on. Yep, the comb. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you, Miss Debbie.
Because I was going to say, wait. Mr. Hockey grew up on a farm.
I used to have chickens, but I did not know. No, I can show you the difference between a male and a female biddy, but I don't know.
Yep, the comb. Thanks, Sam. Yep, so that's what she's doing is she's covering the comb.
That's pretty cool. Comb.
Yeah, this.
Like comb you use on your hair? Is that what
Yeah.
you said? That's what you said?
That's how we'll remember. It's on their head.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, this is a smaller space.
That's small. Oh, you're talking about under his chin? Or whatever it is, under his beak?
Under the hen's eye, not the rooster, the hen.
Okay. She's getting really detailed, isn't she? But
Well,
once this is
you
done,
know,
it's cool.
I get a little OCD sometimes.
Everybody, no, I was going to say nobody has time for all that, but they do, so.
Right now they do.
Right now they do, yeah.
They're like, let her get OCD. It is okay.
The under is called the, does that say waffle or what? Look at the screen, please.
What?
I can't see that far.
I don't. Oh, waffle? Like the waffle you eat for breakfast?
Oh. Well, she's covering the comb and waffle.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very nice. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
I'll take the tape. Tape.
Here.
Oh, what? Did you throw it on me?
I threw it at you, yes.
She threw it on me.
Okay.
Waddle?
I don't.
Waddle. Okay.
Waddle with a D?
With a T.
What? Oh, T.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, well, see, we don't know anything about animals.
Well,
we just chalk.
I didn't want to get all up in their face, like them have a close up of my face seeing the word, like trying to read it, so.
Okay. Okay,
Just
well,
attempted
get
to.
your chalks going. Let's do this chaos
All right.
technique. We've been waiting.
Okay.
patiently.
Patience, young grasshopper.
Hey, I am patient.
Alright. I am going to need a big squeegee.
A big squeegee?
A big squeegee.
This?
Yes, and I'm turning this way so I can get it. Like I said, excuse my bat wing.
There's no bat wing.
There
Calm
will be
down.
when I get to moving, trust me. Alright.
Oh my god.
So, on this, oh my goodness.
What did you just do?
I put my finger in the chalk.
Well, you're supposed to.
Not yet.
The things you learn when you teach 3-year-olds. Yes, thank you for that.
Thanks.
She was a teacher of 3-year-olds for real.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Word?
Hey, don't scratch up my word.
I'm not. Okay, so with this rooster and hen, I am doing orange, red, and yellow. But the way it blends, it'll look pretty. Trust me. It's not going
You
to be
don't
like
want this green?
No, that green was for the grass.
Oh.
But thank you.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know what you were doing with it. I'm sorry.
Up here,
I need it.
we're going to be darker. And we'll have some lighter spots. See, you just got to go with it. Just go with it.
Just go with
Just
it.
go with it.
Okay, they can't see.
So-
You're blocking things.
I got to get the chalk.
Maybe you should get chalk that way.
Excuse me.
I
I'm
can't
sorry.
see.
What?
There. Okay.
Okay. Alright, so I gotta work kind of fast, and I need plenty of wipes right now.
I know. That's what I'm opening them. You talk. I will get
So
one.
what we do is you take a color, and you'll see what I do, but you put certain colors certain places, then you go back and you make it into big circles, and then you blend. But you have to work fast and try not to mix your colors. Like you have to wipe your finger in between. I don't know. It's
okay,
fun though.
so this is how it's going to work. It's going to look like finger painting, so we're going to let Megan go
'Cause
ahead
it
and
is
demonstrate. It is finger painting. Okay,
Okay.
Megan,
So
let's do it.
I'm gonna start with red. Let's see. Put some there. There.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be some pretty chickens. Ooh. Oh, that's a big old block of red.
It is. I'm
It's
using.
going to have a red booty.
Well, I mean, Doesn't everyone want a red booty?
Well, if you're a baboon, I guess.
Put some up here.
Okay.
Moving that to the side.
Oh, you gotta wipe this.
Yeah.
Do you need this red anymore?
No.
All right, we're gonna cover it. Remember, we try to cover our chalks the best we can because we don't want them to
I'm
dry.
gonna use a different finger because my finger, it'd take me a minute and I gotta move fast. So we'll do orange now.
All right, orange peel it is.
There.
There. All right, so we're just kind of flopping it down on the chickens in the screen. Kind of putting some color everywhere where we have this screen. All right.
Touch there. Oh my goodness, it's everywhere.
Yep, it can do that one.
Okay. Now, yellow.
All right, here we go. And you want to, you can just kind of do little swirlies if you want. You can blob it down. Oh, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Now, if you get a little bit of color, like she got a little bit of red in the yellow, it won't do anything. It'll just blend. It won't change the color. But if you get a big chunk of it, like you stick a full finger of red right into that yellow, it's going to do that. But a little bit, like a drop, is not going to hurt it at all. Speaking from making that mistake.
Okay, so you work backwards. So I put the yellow down last, so I'm going to go ahead and start doing circles with yellow. Although I should have... Oh, will you open that orange back up for me real quick?
Yeah. You need the red too?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to throw some in between right here.
So she's just adding more colors in between to give, so we can fill in the spaces. It is pretty much finger painting. Alright.
That way it's not just like all yellow.
Yeah.
So
That red's really gonna, we're not adding red because it's really gonna spread and kind of
yeah.
blend in pretty well. Red's pretty bright like that, so. And she's just taking her fingers and kind of rubbing it around it, spreading it out a little bit. So that once she gets that squeegee on there, she can just pull that paste off. And of course you don't put it back in the jar for obvious reasons. You're gonna scrape that off in a wipe.
Okay, so
We gotta be able to see.
this, I'll go up something like that. Can they see?
No.
Okay, well, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm kind of like wave,
She's just going like this. all
doing
the
like
way
a
through.
wave, so it gives it a pretty color without blending too much. Because we want these chickens to be really pretty. And I'm not wiping my squeegee off yet because if I have extra spaces that I don't have chalk in, it helps me fill that in. So now I can start wiping off my squeegee and scraping quickly because it's already starting to dry.
Yep.
And another thing is because we still have to do the beak and, oh, I got some of that grass. Uh-oh, oh well. We can't pull it all the way up, just enough to dry the chickens. Now wait till you guys see this, even though I got some of the grass.
Okay.
Now this is what, don't pull it all the way off.
I'm not.
This is without the beaks and whatever, waddle and all that stuff. But look how beautiful these chickens are.
Now, one of these.
See, I got some on the grass and stuff.
That's okay.
But it's okay. You can always go back, you can always go back and lay it down and put more green on there to cover that up.
There is another technique that you can do with these and with flowers called a watercolor technique, and that's one we'll do at another time. But this one is easier, and we can get this a beautiful effect.
These are absolutely gorgeous. I love doing this technique. It's my favorite technique.
It's her thing, I told you guys.
And like I said,
too.
later I can wash that transfer, lay it back down over top, and just hit that with more green if I want to, or I can leave it. You know?
That's true. Yeah, it's a really cool way to add color.
Or you could scratch that little bit of red out, and who needs grass right in that little section? Just a little bit.
Yep.
Okay, I think we're ready to do the last little bit. So,
Whoops.
Okay.
Whoopsie.
Make sure this is now.
Floor
Have it. Sorry, I'm standing up.
It's okay.
I have to. Have it pushed down. Now I'm gonna pull this tape off. See how easy? Whoop, pull the transfer up.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Push back down. See how easy this tape comes off, though? I don't know if you can see. It just slides right off.
Got it.
Now, I'm able to do my finishing touches. Here's the thing. I want to do this all in one. Look, I got orange right there. I want to kind of get this done real quickly. So I need orange and red. And a white ready. I'm just going to work fast so I can get this done. So of course you have the beaks that are orange and then the rest is red. So
Go for it.
now this is kind of difficult because the beaks are so small. But it's doable.
That's what's so great about the multi-purpose.
Where?
If you're doing chalk, you can't see it?
I couldn't see it from it.
If you're doing chalk couture, the multi-purpose tool is great because you can do so much with it, and that's why I have 3 of them. Well, only can find 1 right now, but I have 3 of them because they're so handy. And I bought the 4-inch squeegee just to honestly to get air bubbles out, but this particular tool, you can use it all the time. And the other end that's curved, you can actually mix your paste with, so it's so handy. It's a little rubber tool. It's not expensive. It's a really good one. So if you're thinking about doing chalk couture, it's worth it. This particular tool, and I mean, it's like less than $10 too.
I gotta pull.
You gotta pull.
I gotta pull. All right, you ready, guys?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Ooh, and there they are.
There are the beautiful chickens.
Here you go for drying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick the chickens on the back of your chair. Pretty good project, huh?
Oh, sorry, my arm's in the way.
And we're gonna put up our case
Yeah, so they don't dry.
because we want to make sure these are ready for the next project, and then we're gonna tilt this so you can see it better.
And of course, like I said right here, where I got a little bit of the red on the grass, you can just scratch the red off, and no one will ever know that it was supposed to have grass right there. I mean,
That's
honestly.
right.
Or you can lay it back down and chalk over, whichever you prefer.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, putting this up because we gotta tilt this up so everybody can see it. Get this out of the way. I'm covered in squeegees and wipes.
Here, pass it to me. Pass it to me.
Oh, pass it to you.
Pile it on.
Pile it on you. Okay.
Yep, like that.
All right, great. I'm glad that you willing to do that.
Thanks. Stand up.
Thanks.
Sounds good.
And we're gonna switcheroo so I can make sure everybody can see. And we're gonna tilt up so you can really see. And this, trust me when I say what this is tilting on is not gonna hurt it.
I might have just wiped chalk all over my face.
No, you didn't.
I'm not for certain.
You didn't.
Okay, cool.
So there it is. Now that behind that is not a painting, it's a print. It was my grandma's. So it's fine. So there it does.
How cute are those chickens? Chickens, I'm sorry.
Chickens. So what you would do is actually put a hook on the back of that, hang it up in a house, put it in a kitchen. If you have this farmhouse look, this is great. I will say this is leaning against something that was in my grandma's house, and her whole kitchen was roosters, so it's really cool. Some of the other things you can do is when you do this, I'm going to show you one of these probably in the next couple weeks or so, a watercolor technique that you can do on this as well. And you could lay that transfer back down and do the dark lines just in black, and the colors will be blended. So that's really cool. So I'll show you that with some flowers coming up soon. But we had a great time, and we love our chickens.
We did.
Thank you, trusty assistant, for your
Thank you.
for your
Thanks,
beautiful
guys, for
chalking.
watching.
For your beautiful chalking skills.
Watching what I love to do.
Yes.
This is what I love to do.
That is her love. So tomorrow, Mod Podge eggs. Don't forget Mod Podge. We're gonna do these. Very cool. Yes, it would look good in Granny's house. You're so right, Carol. That'd be really cool. We got so many chickens. Oh my goodness, we could do all kinds of stuff. Mod Podge eggs tomorrow. We're going to show you how to do that. This one's done, and we're going to chalk on it. I'm going to show you how to take a paper napkin and make something old and cool with some Mod Podge, just on some wood. So, and we're going to do it using chalk Couture too to make it perfect. So, we had a great time tonight. I hope you did too. And I'll probably see you tomorrow night. Keep watching, probably around 7 o'clock, so we can do some Mod Podge and have a good time, do something different. Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Bye.
Bye.